So last session
Excuse me.
was mainly focusing on getting a bugbear back to town, a dead one.
Owlbear, wasn't it?
Owlbear, sorry, yes. My bad. I always mix them up. Always. Alandrin had a done? Anyone
Yeah,
else
go
want to
on.
interrupt? Okay. Alandrin had a what do you want to call it? Business agreement with somebody in town to deliver the dead owlbear as proof that they had killed them. And you also went up to the church and buried Eliza and had a small little ceremony, and the church lady spoke some words as she was buried. Unless I'm forgetting anything, I think that was pretty much all that happened, right?
Pretty much. We didn't do too much last
Pretty
session.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
It's quite a quiet one last week. In mostly remembrance of Eliza, I think.
May we never forget.
Mm-hmm. And I think your plan after the burial here was to start your journey to Peacemore.
I believe so, yeah.
Yep.
A lot of journey time and random stuff will be done on the world map, just because I didn't want 6 or 7 different forest maps, so I'll be as descriptive as possible, and if people are struggling, I'll move us to a map and we will do it on a map, but as long as it's not encounters or combat that you need a map for, I'll be doing Theatre of the Mind mostly for your travelling time. Also, it might help if I had my... There we go. That open. Thank you. Right. Let me move you to the main map. Unless there's anything you want to do at the church before you head out.
I don't think so.
I can't think of anything.
Alright.
Not for me.
You are said triangle on the map, as always. And yeah,
Not
you
quite
set
the
off.
way.
Huh? You have
Not
3
quite the
days.
way.
Mm-hmm. 3 days travel. I need to do a thing. Well, that sucks. Anyway, yeah. So you start your day's travel. It's mostly sunny. No bad weather. Looking no clouds or anything like that. And yeah, if you all want to discuss on your travels, you can. If not, I will continue to proceed you and move you forward. Because I don't see anything. Also, actually, which way do you want to take this to Peacemore, by the way? Because I know it's kind of the same, but did you want to avoid the mountain? Do you want to go through the mountain?
Oh, we're going to Peacemore. Sorry, I thought we were going to Westog.
No.
Now, I know you said, but my mind
Ah.
wasn't working clearly.
It's all good. Just, that town! Wait, that's the wrong town. Is it? Shit!
Which one?
Question: do we know the area?
Hyrax, you probably would. Lysander, you probably would. In fact, I think most of you probably would actually, because you all have either reason to have travelled or have Texan Astralis has his guild, which probably most likely would have travelled. So yes.
Okay, so we would know the most efficient route to Peacemore.
That is very true. Which would be up through the mountains.
Wouldn't it be more like around the mountain along the coast? Like that?
Quite possibly. It actually gets you there at the same time, but that would be... You wouldn't have the mountain journey, so it would take time off. So yes, you're right. Because Slayer doesn't know how to travel.
Well, it doesn't matter. Those frequent flyer miles are a rip-off anyway.
So frequent flyer miles, they're beautiful. They're a beautiful scam.
But yes, that would make more sense. And also give me some other things. Oh, actually, I like that. I mean, nothing.
Well, here you go. Have some things.
Sure, have some things instead of your other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, taking the southern coastal route until we get to about... Oh, it doesn't ping. Until we get about here and then straight to Peacemore.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. I would recommend it the same.
Why? Whatever.
Where's my map gone? Not my map, my notes. Not the... Where's my... Hello, notes. I have lost my notes.
That number's called like 9 times.
We're supposed to going to go down this way. Go
Yeah.
Oh,
essentially
yeah,
to the Sunday group and come back.
Yes, let's take another boat journey.
Yeah.
Straight shot. Let's do this. Bam, 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 bam.
Let's try to find some other unreliable sailor person that will get us lost.
We can island hop. I mean, we got a little ways to that one, and then a little ways to that one, a little ways to that one. Yeah. We can island hop, bitch.
As you start your journey, you leave here, so half a day is about there. As you're kind of traveling on the outskirts of this mountain, you bump into an old man, quite a sophisticated looking old man, and he has a lot of scrolls kind of attached to his belt, and a pair of glasses, like those long ones that sit on the edge of his nose, and he just looks at you all and goes, "Ah, you seem like a smart group. Fancy playing a game?"
Bella just looks around. Who?
That game in the middle of.
Well, we are on our way to Peacemore, so if you intend to travel with us, we could do a game that we can do while walking. If you intend to sit us down for a piece of, let's say, chess, then I would say thank you, but no thank you.
We can play this game while we walk. It's a verbal game.
It better not be I Spy.
Aylin just snickers at that. It's like, no, it's. Child idols.
He never lets me do it, so there's no way you're doing it.
That's it's takes much more brain power than I Spy. It's riddles, and I shall reward you for each one you get right. And he begins to travel with you if nobody has objections for now.
No objections. I'm just going to walk alongside him and keep my eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. Ooh, give it an eye.
Alright. Well, he'll look around and go, let's start with an easy one, shall we? And he kind of pulls a scroll out, looks down. Yes, here we go. I have a tail, but no body. I have a head, but no brain. What am I?
A very weird looking thing.
I believe you are a coin, my good man.
And he will hand you 50 gold. 6 extras.
Okay, thank you.
Nani?
He looks down again and says, let's try something else. This one might be an easy one for you, but let's see. What kind of ear cannot hear?
Ear of corn. I said it first. Ignore him.
Evan's just watching, is like,
He looks over to both and goes, alright, I'll let it pass this once. You can both take the prize. And he will hand you each a potion of cure silence.
Or what?
Potion of curing silence. I need to. I'll grab you the full thing if I can remember. Remind me. If I remember rightly, it just cures.
The silence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess that's not hard to remember.
If you're silent,
Yeah.
potion. I think it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
here you go. I booped it in the chat.
Thank you. And he's been traveling with you for a little bit now. Probably pushing just past late afternoon. And he seems to kind of ramble between each riddle about different stories and tales. And then he's kind of says, so, anyway, the last one. And this one will have a lasting effect. So be careful before you answer. 2 bodies have I, though both joined in one. The more still I stand, the quicker I run. What am I?
Out of character, I should know this one because I've seen it before, but I don't remember. And I want to look it up because that's cheating.
I've got an idea, but I don't know how to phrase the answer.
Suppose I have the one.
He just kind of smiles as he sees that this one might have left you all a little stumped for the moment.
Lysander's just sort of muttering to himself under his breath. He's like, river conjunction, flowing. Wait.
Aylin's thinking.
I'm just going to whisper over.
She's just like, I've heard this one, an old friend of, well, an old companion. Perhaps an hourglass?
I will say, and just be mindful, you completely shut Toby down there. He was in the middle of speaking.
Oh, sorry.
I was basically going to conjecture that with Vexan.
Okay.
I had the same idea.
Perfect.
It's like flowing two bodies coming together, two lakes pouring into a river, No, wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. Most riddles answers are time.
He'll just kind of clap quite excitedly and go, "Today's day will be longer for you. Enjoy it." And then he just disappears.
Oh, I wanted to pose him a riddle for his
Oh, well, I say disappears. He's still got to run off, so you can always shout after him.
Before you leave, I have a riddle for your collection.
Oh, please do.
Here you go. I am open when I'm closed, and I'm closed when I'm open. What am I?
He will quickly write this down, and I don't know. Toax, are you expecting an answer from me? Because I shall need a minute if you are.
Beautiful.
Sorry, say that again?
Do you wish to try?
I will give it a minute. If it doesn't come to me, then I'll give up.
I'll write it down in chat.
Okay.
That's actually a good one.
I'm gonna copy this down for my list of riddles, regardless. Because we shall have the answer soon. I am on the verge of saying I don't know, but
Do you give up?
See, my mind is going, but I don't think that's the way it's worded. Because that should be I open to close
This
and I
one,
close
yeah.
to open, which would be a drawbridge, but that's not how that's worded.
The answer is a drawbridge, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was thinking a stop sign. Like the inverse side of it, when you flip it over.
Yeah, the one I'd heard for drawbridge was I open to close, but I close to open. So I was like, it sounds similar, and that would make sense, but it's not worded the same, so I'm probably wrong.
But you're right.
Perfect. So
Because you're describing the state of movement, and this describes the state of standing still.
Ah, that's what the difference is. Oh, so they... Ooh, I could take both of those. Ooh, well, I have definitely added that one to my collection, so thank you.
I have a couple more, but I may post them in my own campaign.
Ah. He looks most grateful and goes, always a pleasure to meet adventurers who are open to a little fun along the road. And
I also have one if you wish to insult someone.
oh.
If you can.
Oh, by all means.
Let's insult people. What is the similarity between you and a broken pencil?
Neither of them are sharp.
Close, but no cigar.
That's the best one I could think of for an insult. They're both dull.
You're getting colder.
Oh.
They're both
broken. But, yeah, that kind of broken.
I am
I was
keeping that one
thinking
too.
slap through the middle.
I am definitely keeping that one as well.
Riddles with accent.
He will again furiously write this down on his scroll and stick it back on his belt. And it's not often I get rewards like that from passing people. Perfect.
It helps if you've gotten an education in the classics. The ancients used to be very fond of these kind of riddles.
Yes. They're all but lost nowadays, which is why I do this, in the hopes to bring them back somewhat.
You'll excuse me for saying, but you wouldn't be a sphinx in disguise, would you?
No, but I have learnt a thing or two from them.
I imagined.
And he kind of repositions his glasses and goes, well, if that's all, I shall take my leave.
By all means.
You notice he left when it was probably early afternoon. And you know that you've travelled a good few hours. And it should be looking to early evening time where you should be looking to start looking for camp, but it is not. It is still early afternoon. As you continue, you oh, sorry, you're supposed to be there. You were following the coast path, not going up there. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
As you reach about there is when time seems to start moving again, and you can now see that it's getting to the time you want to look for a place to stay for the night. Or camp, should I say.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to stay.
Sounds like a good idea.
Where's my camp? Oh, I have the perfect one. Look at this. It's even got water on the edge of it.
Question. With my background and having Wanderer, pop it in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know a good spot to camp near here?
I'm going to say, yeah, that's a pretty fair assumption that you'd be able to pick somewhere fairly safe that is less likely to have ambushes.
Then I'll point the party that way and say it should be fresh water and berries and such.
That's good to hear. Out of character, even if he doesn't know one, he should be able to find one relatively quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after a short amount of walking in the direction that Lysander's leading you, you do come across a camp with bushes with berries and such on it, the water to the back of you, so it'd be difficult for anyone to come from that direction unless by boat, and you would hear it. So yeah, it's quite a safe spot. Also, I'm sure you all realised, but you got an extra bit of travel out of that tiny riddle. Also, if you had failed, it would have immediately turned to night, so you would have lost time.
I suppose that as people are collecting berries, the Xanastars will still eat his rations.
Mm-hmm. Given your... Let me check something. Hang on.
I've vanished. Where am I?
No, you wouldn't. Okay. I thought they were different to that, but they're not.
I have vanished. I am not there.
You need to drag yourself onto the map.
I'm trying to. How do I do that again?
Just pull your character from the side of the right-hand side onto the map.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
That reminds me. Those tokens aren't assigned the hit point bar. Yeah, what is everybody else doing as you kind of settle down to eat and such for the evening? How do I make that see? There you see.
Lysander will be going around collecting berries, doing a bit of hunting, and gathering a couple of buckets of fresh water and bringing them back to camp.
Okay. Can everybody see everybody's health bars now?
Yes.
I can't see this one. Yeah, Lysander. There we go.
And same for you, Tarek?
Yeah.
You're speaking there as well.
Ah. Hello.
Alright. Melly, are you doing anything in particular?
That's not the word I think you were going for.
Hmm?
No. I thought you were going for something more, shall we say insulting?
Oh, okay.
She is wearing the dart around the camp, teleporting all over the place.
Yes.
I appreciate this. Wait, do we ever grab that book?
Alandrin, are you doing anything in particular?
I just... I'll just be sitting on a log there by the campfire.
Okay. Thaxon, anything in particular before night that you're doing?
After having eaten, he will do his usual routine of exercises.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he will turn down Lysander's berries politely.
Mm-hmm.
How about some rabbit?
Yes, well, that seems to fit my dental work better. He says, smiling as you see his predatory dragon teeth.
Fair enough. I'll start getting to work putting them on the spits and roasting them.
Mm-hmm. And Alien, what are you up to?
Just sit by the water watching the sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Having a good time. Still kind of beating herself up over things, but that's fine.
Could everybody make me perception checks, please?
Perception.
Ooh. I think that may be my best perception check yet.
Mm.
5. Wait, a 0? Oh. Oh, right, that's the plus thing. Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, wait, I rolled a 0. How'd I get 4?
Alien, you are besotted by the sunset and your own thoughts to really notice anything. Really, you can't notice anything even if you want to. You're just teleporting around the camp, so even if you wanted to see something, if you did happen to go, oh, what's that? You'd be gone before you could see it anyway.
Ooh, what's this?
Texanastra and Alandra, that word. That person that's now joined the party.
Which one? Because you can't pronounce either of our names.
Hey, listen, I've got Lysander properly now. Leave me alone, you. You both distinctly hear wolves in the distance. Giving off a wolfy howl. I don't think that's the right description, but you get the idea.
Well, if wolves were giving bear-like howls, that would be weird.
That would be
Wolf bear.
That would be very scary, in fact.
Can I check it with a normal wolf howl?
Yes, I would say that would either be nature or survival. It's...
Right.
Never mind.
Huh?
I get an extra D4 to perception checks, but
Oh.
I'll still be at like a 16.
Oh, I missed yours at the top there. You would also hear it. Sorry, I've missed yours in there. I thought it was slotted in with the others for some reason. I was just scanning all the numbers and I didn't see anything. Yeah, the 15 would have seen it too. Or now the 16. Sorry. Alandrin, this sounds to be more of the aggressive kind of wolf. It sounds to you, especially with your knowledge, more like a dire wolf than a normal.
Okay, I'll let the others know that.
Also, make me an insight, please.
Is this Landon?
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Yes. Never mind.
Yeah, if Landrin lets us know that they are dire wolves, Texanastas will say, well, given the strange things we have encountered, dire wolves are a welcome reprieve. And
Dire what?
Zip, dire what now?
wolves, buddy, wolves.
Try and avoid
I'm
this
busy.
bush.
Well, that's your undoing.
Bear trap, I assume? Yeah.
Hunting trap. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'll leave it in that bush and come back.
Mm-hmm.
Finish off the rabbit.
How far is the rabbit done?
Should be most of the way there by now.
Well, that's good enough for me. He takes it off the fire and swallows it whole.
Yes.
Very confused look from Lysander as he starts carving up the others. Do you not bones?
Oh, given the fire breath, those will burn soon enough. I might sneeze a few ashes about, but shouldn't worry you.
Good. Save some food prep.
Exactly. Can eat civilized if I want to, but with dire wolves on the prowl, I don't think I'll allow myself that luxury. Be ready.
Not much stock behind civilized for me.
After having said that, the Xenostras will hiccup and spit out a leg bone. Or that.
Aelin hears a hiccup and is like, bless you.
I'll pull the rest of the rabbits off the spit and carve them up and just shout out, "Dinner's ready if you want it."
Wait a second.
I'll leave it later. Just leave it out for me.
I'll put a portion aside for Millie.
Alright.
Aelin hears dinner and is just like basically teleports by how fast she just goes. Can't get off of me.
Yeah, you all enjoy this meal that Lysander has prepared. Does anybody want to do any post-dinner things, or should we jump to evening and watches?
Yeah, the Xenostras is patrolling around the camp listening for wolves now that he knows that they're near.
Right. Make me a perception as you walk around the like the perimeter of the camp there. You can hear them, but pinpointing them is a little difficult. But they've definitely moved closer since they were last mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Aelin's gonna note that Dexon seems to be looking for something and move over with them. Hey, everything good?
As long as those wolves stay away, yes. Haven't you heard them?
No, I was dealing with things.
No, well. There are wolves about. Landrin identified them as dire wolves. That's why I fast forwarded dinner. I intend to be ready if they frequent our camp.
Dire wolves. Now, would I be able to look as well? See if I can figure out anything? Pinpoint location, direction?
Sure. Make me a perception. No.
What the actual Sam Hell?
If anything, you can't really hear them. You've listened, and either they've stopped making any noise currently, or you can't really say, "Oh yes, I hear them as well."
I don't hear anything.
No, they're being quiet.
Well, I'll stay guard with you. If that's fine. Whoops.
I see you're prepared for your character to die. That is always good.
I was not expecting that to happen. I forgot what that button even did.
I'd take that personally.
I would also take the second one.
I don't know, I love having
Second one. I mean, the second one, after all, is pretty evenly balanced, I gotta say. But anyway.
Yeah, and if there's nothing else, we will move into the night after dinner. Do we have a watch order for this group, or is that Sundays?
We had a watch order, but with two of those people gone, we may revise it.
No, that's true. Let me pull up my pad of doom.
Oh no.
Yes, save that, because otherwise it will go into the abyss of void where all my fucking notes go. Or they won't go into the abyss void, and I'll come back and look at my bullet points 6 weeks later and go, huh? What?
Oh, I forgot that entirely.
So it says here the army of the beast will gather on the plains of Magog. I don't know what that means in regard to your watch order, but that's what it says.
It's a thing, so it's something. Why won't you let me save, you piece of shit? Hey, save. Thank you. Right, now open a new one. Oh.
Just sitting there like, oi! It's safe. Can please?
There we go. Alright. Watch order, if you please.
If you don't mind, I seem to be the only one disadvantaged by light, so I'll take the first watch.
You're not, though.
I thought everyone else here had dark vision.
Dragonborn don't.
Well,
Yeah,
you take
same.
first watch, I'll take second watch.
Well, you take first, I can take last. The time comes up.
I like this bartering. It's beautiful.
Then again, I usually take the middle one and just fire up the campfire a bit higher.
True.
Note to self.
And
Note to
also
self. Do
curse
not
people
take.
out.
Do not take live notes of people deciding their watch.
Right. Sometimes you curse people out for playing drums.
I just went, okay,
If
Lysander
we remember
first. Never mind, Thexon first. Never mind. Lysander first. Never mind. Thexan in the middle.
It's happened to him.
Alright, so we've established that Lysander is definitely first.
Yes, well, Merly usually takes the watch second. That's usually because Eliza was there to wake her up. Lysander, would you care to wake up Merly?
With pleasure.
Very well, then I will take the middle watch.
Mm-hmm.
And Aelin and Elandrin can work out between themselves who takes fourth and fifth.
I'll take fourth watch.
Alright.
Very well, that leaves fifth for Elandrin if he agrees.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Alright.
go.
Nice. Let me make... and then... Landrin... And then save Monday watch. Obviously, if you want to change this at any point during a session, if I pull it up and go, these are the watches, and you're like, yeah, well, I'd like to switch around the course, you can switch it around, but this is just our base to go on, if nobody wants to change it.
Cheers.
That's fair. But if I suddenly get dark vision, I might take a late watch.
Right, or if you wanted to, if you knew, I don't know, say someone had come to you in a dream and said meet me at midnight or something, and you wanted to do that, and you're like, I'm stuck on the last watch, I can't do that. You can then switch it around a bit. But unless otherwise stated, that's the watch order we shall stick to.
Mm-hmm. And Thixanosas will prepare extra firewood.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Have a good watch, Lysander.
Rest well, Sir Thexan. I'll start patrolling around the outskirts of the tent.
Mm-hmm. Make me a perception check, please. Ooh. As the kind of the night kind of starts off, so it's just gotten to get dark and the stars are just starting to kind of show up in the sky. You notice a huge shadow cross over the top of your head, and as you look up, you notice a dragon flying over.
Is this flying so close it's noticed us, or is it like way up there, like looking at a plane in the sky going past and just seeing the beacon lights?
It's definitely seen you. Doesn't seem interested in stopping, but it's definitely seen you.
I'll take note of it. And which direction was it heading?
It is heading towards the water, so it came up from behind you this way and went up this way.
Question, is this map orientated like the world map, or is this the coast below it to the south?
That is the coast that's on your right-hand side on the world map.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. So it's come from above us and is heading south.
Yes.
On the world map.
Let me put you over to the world map so I can show you. So you're the triangle. It came from kind of this direction, heading this direction.
Okay. Anything unusual about this dragon? Other than it's a dragon flying low over the land?
With that perception, yes, this dragon doesn't look like it has normal dragon skin. It looks like it's metal.
I'll take note of that on the back of my hand. and keep patrolling around. And I'm listening out for the direwolves.
Mm-hmm. You don't hear anything in regards to wolves.
Once my watch comes to an end, I'll head to Millie's tent. Like, Lysander does not understand boundaries, so he's just going to walk into the tent, literally kick Merle in the side and just be like, "It's your watch."
Ah, fuck. What?
G'day.
Come on.
What?
Your turn.
What I do in it. Alright. Calm down there, fine.
There was a metal dragon, by the way, but I don't think it's paying us any attention.
Oh, him again.
You
Yeah, he's
know
fine.
it?
Yeah, we sold some stuff to him a while back. He's fine.
I'm going to bed. Get up.
The realization that you've just joined a group that's sold things to a dragon. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, too much for me. I'm going to bed.
What in the cinnamon toast heck is this?
Should we mention that the stuff we sold wasn't ours?
Probably not.
Well, we actively encouraged the owner of the stuff to sell his stuff to the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
When you say actively convinced, that sounds a lot like, I don't know.
Encouraged, and the dragon wanted his stuff, he wanted money, the dragon had something I wanted, so we did the three-way trade. Dragon got stuff, I gave the man money, and I got the item.
This sounds very one-handed.
It's a lot less sketchy.
Nice time to go to bed.
Also, Texanostratus is snoring and asleep, so he doesn't say this, but...
Texon's just in everybody's head. She's like, well, you see.
Well, depending on how you word things can get a lot sketchier than they really are.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character question here.
Mm-hmm.
That telepathic bond thing, how many people can it go to?
Does it say?
One? Just said people?
It can go to as many as you wish.
Oh, fantastic. Alright. Carry on.
Yeah, Merle, make me your perception.
But yeah, she'll eat first, and then she'll basically use her dart to puff in an area for a little bit, have a look around, puff to the next area, and have another look around, kind of thing.
Okay.
It's a good thing that dart doesn't have a certain amount of charges.
Yep. Don't make you dizzy though.
I think that's very fitting for the poofing in and out. During that travel time, you could quite easily miss something. Yeah, it's all quiet as far as you're concerned, and the start is amazing. But other than that, unless you do things, your watch goes quite peacefully.
Alright. And I'll go and
Welcome back.
Vexen. Get up before I kick you like Lysander kicked me for some reason.
If you want to hurt your foot, feel free. I'm wearing armor. And he gets up.
Who sleeps in that armor?
People who
Exit
don't want
does.
to be called out of their armor, especially when those people are wolves.
I bet it needs washing. I bet it really needs washing. I'm gonna get sleep.
Needs a bit of oil, but washing, I don't think so. It's quite. Anyway, sleep well. You see him piling up a lot of wood on the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And again, breathing fire open to fire it back up.
Mm-hmm.
And also starts patrolling, trying to keep his back to the fire.
Right. Okay. Make me that perception check.
There we go.
Nice. You notice that as you light the before you kind of gave fuel to the fire, it was fairly light outside as it was, due to it being a full moon. So even with you stepping away from the fire a little bit, you can see fairly okay. And this time, you hear the wolves again, but you also hear a more human-like scream, as if somebody's in an immense amount of pain.
How far away does that sound?
Within, I would say, if you were to walk a little bit, you're probably going to stumble across it. It's fairly loud, as if they've shifted to like a neighbouring camp to you kind of distance.
That's to back it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as that happens, the Soundstars goes back into camp, shouts, "Wake up, there's someone being brutalized over there," and then rushes off.
As you start
How
to...
brutalized?
How brutalized. Aelin, maybe not. Fuck it.
Does Thexan answer before he continues Melly's question?
Yes, he will ask, "Did you not hear that bone-chilling scream? They're clearly in a lot of pain or
I was doing a fiction.
They're clearly in a lot of pain or psychological duress. We can't let people suffer like that."
Yeah, well, I'm suffering now because I'm tired. I've been sleeping for like an hour.
Oh, come on.
An hour.
The Xenostros is already marching off.
Mm-hmm. Thexan, as you get closer, these screams now seem to be mixed with half scream, half like wolf howls.
Okay, that's the direction you're going. Thank God.
I'm not sure.
It's just werewolves and not someone's fetish.
I did say in pain, Jesus.
Again, some
no, they're
people have
enjoying
weird
being
fetishes.
killed by
Don't
wolves.
king shame.
True, that's very true. That's very true.
This stream is brought to you by we're not into king shaming.
Yes, we're a definitely for-profit organization.
I'm a
Please give us your money.
all
Yes.
of it.
Mm-hmm. We intend to use it to learn more about kings, so we don't shame those either.
Joke's on you. We'll take that money and run.
Okay, are we going to stay on the map, Slayer, or are you preparing
was
something?
just waiting for that to finish, just to make sure that no one was going to turn around and say, I stay in my tent to sleep. But it seems like everyone is moving off, so...
Do we have all our things, like, at the tent?
Oh, I'm just grabbing the Baker 6.
Okay, this is an old party composition.
Yes, it is. Which I didn't realise was still down the bottom when I set this up, because I had the page scrolled up, so I didn't see you down there.
Oh, hey, nobody. I see that.
Slayer, care to describe the scene?
Yes. There are two direwolves kind of standing what would appear to be in a guarding kind of patrolling stance in front of what looks like a wolf on two legs that's kind of on all fours at the moment, still kind of half screaming in pain and half howling at the same time. And then as you just to finish arriving, you see the one that was on all fours stand up onto two legs. I don't know if you can see from that picture properly.
It's someone being brutalized over here?
No, dear, I think that's the one who was brutalized.
Can he? I need to check something. I need to check something if you can. No. Okay. All you get in response is a growl.
He's not asking. I am asking out of character for you to describe the scene.
Oh, sorry. So what was the question again?
Is someone being brutalized? As in, is someone being ripped shred by wolves?
Not that you can see, no. The screams of pain seem to be coming from the one in the middle, who seems to be, I guess, yeah, you would have caught him mid, so seems to be changing into a wolf. He seems to be growing wolf-like things as you were approaching.
Oh, yay.
Do they seem human as that happens?
As you approach, there was human-esque features about them that have now changed into more, yeah.
Okay, so it's a humanoid warping into some sort of wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know about this and whether to terminate with extreme prejudice?
Yes, you can.
11.
You have heard tales that there is creatures like this, but you're not 100% sure until now that they existed.
And what do those tales tell?
Of humans carrying a curse that's been handed down through a bloodline that forces them into a werewolf form upon a full moon. The power of the moon transforms them that they cannot control. And you will know it's a curse from a long way back in their generation that's passed down every... Where's my notes? 5. Every 5 generations.
With that roll, do I know that werewolves tend to go on a bloodlust rampage, kind of murder everything aside?
Yes.
State of being.
Most definitely, yes. You will know that they are not in their right mind, they are in a beast state, and they do go on a bloodlust that they cannot control.
Okay, well, that's terminate in extreme prejudice type deal for me. So, yeah, the Xanastars will run over 40 feet, which is my new speed. Hooray! And smack him in the snout with a magical morning star. 25.
That'll definitely hit.
For 14 magical piercing damage.
Why is it like that? No, that's not what I want.
I'm going to assume that that's is a good enough opening.
Yes. Yes, it is. I need my actual sheet because I had the wrong thing open. Oh, there it is. I had it open for the picture, that's right. So, does he take more from that? Okay.
Assuming you're using a normal werewolf, he at least shouldn't take less because it's magic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm arguing for myself here.
Slightly biased.
Only slightly.
Alright, let me roll these up. That's not the one I want. What, Andy? Hello?
Didn't get any house points. Still 66. Okay.
Doesn't matter what class, what race I play, I always roll trash for initiative. Even with
You
those
didn't ro-
two
you
initiative.
You didn't roll the trashest.
Well, I've not done the worst, but my monk last night rolled 1 on initiative.
Oh,
3 times in a row.
alright. Starting with
Go to Solyndra.
starting with Merle.
Oh, sorry, is it me?
Yeah, sorry.
So I'm figuring out stuff with. I don't fucking know blood hunters.
Do you want me to step in on that front?
Anyway. Just explain to me what I need to do for her. I'll
Okay.
do my turn first.
Yep.
Wait a sec, where am I on that turn order?
Wherever you want.
You're not
so-
on it
Oh.
because you didn't click your token.
Ah.
They will need to add you.
Mm-hmm.
15.4 or 1.4.
Fairy fire that.
Okay. That is a wisdom save. No, dex save. Okay. Those are trash dex saves, but sure.
And Bardic Inspiration Vexana Strand, that's D8.
Okay. Marking.
Do they get any effect from that, or is it just advantage on them?
Advantage on them, and they shed 10 foot of dim light.
Right. Okay.
So they're highly visible even in the dark.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I think I got it. I'll just say 4 then, because she doesn't know what stuff's called. She's gonna activate her Crimson Rite on her bow.
Right.
That shouldn't be. Yeah, so she takes 6 damage.
Doesn't she take her? Am I thinking the wrong thing? Doesn't she just take her level, half her level in Hunter?
So,
I have no idea. I don't
Question.
think so.
Alien, just be mindful of when people are speaking, please, because this is multiple times you've done this tonight now, and you've also been like saying other things out of that aren't in session-wise,
I do
mumbling
have
to
a-
yourself. So if you are mumbling to yourself, either push yourself and push to talk, because we all stop because we think you're saying something, and then we find out it's something that's not relevant. It was just you kind of mumbling to yourself.
I do have a question about Quick Dance.
Okay. I will come to that in a moment once we come around to you, and we'll go over it then.
No, it says a roll of a human die, which is D8.
Oh, that must be what the change is then, because mine is half. Well, either way, that's what it says. That's what we're doing. Alright, yeah, so you have Crimson White on your bow now.
She's gonna shoot an out the well.
Mm-hmm. For 16. And was that fire or lightning? I don't think it matters in this sense, but...
Fire.
Alright. It doesn't matter in this sense.
And again.
Mm-hmm. So that's 16. That'll hit as well. 14. Anything else?
No.
And if I remember rightly, again, from what I know, Crimson White will not stay until you take a short rest.
Yep.
Alright. Aiden, your question.
There we go. For some reason, Push Dock isn't working. So, yeah, we've, hold on, quick dance. Would I have done this at initiative, or...?
Yes. And
Fantastic.
as I was going to mention that actually, so I'm glad that came up. If you don't state you've done it, not this time because it's brand new and all that, but if you don't state you've done it, you haven't done it. Which obviously stops your other things, so that will be on you to remember to say that you've done it, because if you don't say it, I will assume you haven't. In the same way I would assume a warlock, if they don't say they've put mage armor up, in my eyes they don't have it up. That's how it is. I also need to ask you which dance technique you took, so that I can put that on for next time, or you can copy it over.
Right up.
Because I wasn't sure, but I put everything else on.
Right. It was gonna be the, what was it? The, fudge. I'll look it up in a second here.
Yeah, no worries. We'll sort that out after. Just drop me a DM of which one you've picked.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, for now we will say that you are in the dancing state.
Alright, so I'm going to basically... Wait a second, did that glitch out again? There we go. I'm going to do a Scorching Ray to that one.
Mm-hmm.
There. That one there. Alright, let's see here. If Google stops messing up.
That'll hit. I also just realised that both of you could have had advantage on those, because I completely forgot.
Oh, because fairy fire, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they both hit anyway, so it's fine, but they could have fished for a crit, I suppose, which is my bad. And the second one will hit as well. For 9. Check that they're not. Doesn't have any effect. Fire. Nope. Okay. Anything else? Oh, a third one. I thought three, yeah.
That would be a no.
Alright. Another 3 there. Alright. It is the werewolf's turn, and he is going to try and lash out at Thixanastral after Thixanastral came in and smacked him around.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try a bite. Oh.
That's a hit. Let's see. It's reduced by 3 for heavy armor master, so that's a 12.
Yes. I don't know why it took me so long to work that out. Yeah, 9 minus 3 is 6. And 6 and 6 is 12, yes.
Mm-hmm. And I need a con save.
Nice. Responds with it. Responds with a crit. And he will follow up with a claw.
Which will chink off the armor.
Mm-hmm. Alright. This direwolf sees... You shot and so did you. Yeah. He's gonna come... How much movement does he have? Let's see. Oh, more than I thought. He's gonna come up here and attempt to bite Alien and miss, I believe. Yes. That's all he can do. Lysander, it is your turn.
I'm just going to look at the wolf charging in and just go, he's got that right. And then I'm just going to sprint up next to Thexan.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to slap this guy with the hardest two-handed quarterstaff I can.
Mm-hmm. That'll miss. That'll hit.
Oh, it's the advantage.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
advantage.
it's the
So that's your first hit. Yeah.
16 on the first.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just check. Give me a strength save.
Alright.
DC 14.
If he had advantage, he'd have made it.
He's not 15 foot back from me.
Alright. Force movements so no attack of opportunity, right?
That sounds correct.
And then I will throw a javelin at this wolf.
Mm-hmm. I think that'll hit. Yes,
Advantage.
that'll hit. Oh yeah, advantage, because you might get a crit.
Yeah, no crit.
Alright, but the 15 will hit. 4, 6. Alright.
Still got bonus action. I'm going to spend a key point, patient defense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Alright. So Xanastras, on to you.
One moment while I look something up. No, that wouldn't have helped. No, I just thought, wouldn't my divine health negate the lycanthropy? But that's not a sickness. A sickness is a curse.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, walk up to the werewolf. 2 smacks.
Alright.
1 smack.
That's a definite hit.
2 smack.
Mm-hmm. I think the first might kill him.
Okay. In that case, let's see where the first one goes.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'm saving that smack and re-rolling it. The
Yes.
second smack. 12?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. If that's dead, then I will use my remaining movement
Mm-hmm.
to go over here. Second smack.
Alright. Oh,
Crit.
nice.
Oh!
That is more than enough to finish that one as well.
Okay. And I still have 5 feet of movement left, so I'm going over there.
She's like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. You can all just get out of here. That's it. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is the dead direwolf, Merly.
I'm going to try and blind the direwolf next to me.
Mm-hmm. That is...
Con save.
All right.
He makes it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everything. Yeah.
All right. Alandrin, round to you.
I'll shoot at the direwolf twice with my bow now again.
Mm-hmm. I think that hits. Yes, it does. Uh, 16, 17, 19, 21.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Aelin.
Push the talk working. Goody.
You having technical difficulties?
Oh, I'm just reading something.
Okay. Anything I can help with?
Aelin is going to look at the direwolf, smirk, and then mid-turn in her dancing just opens her mouth.
I missed that last part, sorry. Oh, there we go. Why is it rolling it like that? Why isn't it putting the con save up?
That's probably because it's filled in wrong.
I'll have to check where, yeah, and mess around with that. So it's 8 plus your. What is your con modifier?
My constitution modifier is 1 plus
And
my
proficiency is 3, right?
Proficiency is 3, yeah.
So we a DC 12?
Yes.
Would get so.
Alright, fails it. Alright, takes 7.
That's the 7 is not the damage.
No, it's not.
It's an attack roll.
Okay, that definitely.
Oh, there's the DC. Oh, that's really. I need to look at the white screen
That
like
is
that.
whack.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't think that's correct.
That damage is right though. Yeah. Yes. Yes, the damage is correct. 3d6, and because you're level 6, so yeah, the damage is fine.
Yeah,
Right.
but the attack roll to hit is not correct.
It doesn't need. I don't know why it's rolling an attack roll, because as far as I know, breath weapon doesn't need an attack roll.
They don't, so that's probably because it's programmed wrong.
Right. Anyhow, that's a 13, and anything else?
Wait a sec. No, that would count as an attack action, wouldn't it?
That would be your
Yeah.
action, yes.
Yeah, that's basically everything.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Seeing that he is struggling and on his last legs, this dire wolf will take his action to let out a howl, and you hear a responding howl. Lysander, round to you.
Alright, I'm going to use my movement to get to here. I have enough because monk bullshit 45 feet. I'm just going to look at it, drop the quarterstaff, and just try and grapple it to the ground.
Okay. So let's
Those
begin.
in athletics or acrobatics, I believe.
16, which will fail.
Alright, I've got it pinned to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, I'm just going to punch it in the mouth twice. Flurry of blows.
Alright. He's not verified, so the first one will hit. Roll the first, because you may... Yes.
But I am distinctly punching it in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Like breaking teeth. Going for the jaw. It's a weak point.
But yeah, after you hit it once, it is kind of just goes limp underneath you.
You just see Lysander look up at Aiden and just go, "Oh, fucking boring. One punch." And that's my go.
Thexan, you hear shuffling and shifting over here.
Okay. Rolling a perception, is that a action?
In this instance, I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Was over here, right?
Yes.
Well, let's move there first. 40 feet. Did that trigger anything?
I was going to
this
say,
close?
in that case, you will not need to make a perception check because he's not being particularly quiet about getting his ass over here.
Okay. White Wolfie.
Mm-hmm.
Seems dangerous. Let's guiding bolt his ass. That shouldn't be with advantage, but it's still the 16.
16 will hit.
Level 1. 13 radiant damage.
Take more from that. Nope. Alright.
And he's lit up like a Christmas tree.
Perfect. He just needs to stick around for another month and he'll be perfect.
He needs to stick around for the next minute or die.
I mean, yeah. Anything else?
Movement action, bonus action. Oh no, I didn't do a bonus action. Do I have a good one? Not really. No, let's leave it for there.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And I know I have got my eye on the time tags.
Mm-hmm.
Merly.
I'm going to try and blind him.
Mm-hmm. Wait, oh,
Tom, see.
wait, sheet, who, what? There we go. Can't save. Ew.
He's blind.
Alright.
And for reaction, just take my rapier out in case I need to use defensive duelist.
Mm-hmm.
And set it.
Alright. Alandrin, on to you.
I'll shoot my bow now, advice.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's
Ooh.
advantage. He's blind, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Oh,
and
wait.
lit up and guarding bolted, so you
Mhm.
can re-roll that.
13 will miss. 25 will hit. Fire or lightning? Oh, you already chose fire. My bad.
Yeah, I did.
I already asked you before that. Sorry. Anything else?
That's all.
Aiden.
Aelin is gonna do something a little different. She's always done fire. Well, the ground is about to be this wolf's not so happy friend. As Aelin turns and lifts her hand in the direction of the wolf, she's just like, "And the earth shall rise."
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice roll on the damage there.
What's the range on that?
100 something.
The range is 112 feet, but I think he means the radius.
Sorry. Yes.
Oh, that would be 20-foot cube, centered on point.
So 4x4.
Because I believe it sticks around as difficult terrain after the math.
Yes.
Right.
Basically,
Dexian, you were just out of range.
well, if it's centered, oh well, it depends. Are you centering on a square or centering on the enemy? Like if you're centering on the enemy, it's a cube like this.
That's how I, from your description, gathered it was. Centered on him and erupting out. Does that look about right to you, Aiden?
Yeah, yes.
Alright, so that's a dex save, which he doesn't make. Alright. Where's my turn order gone? Where's my turn order gone? I've closed it somewhere and I can't see it. There it is, it's up the top, hidden by the thing. There it is. Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. I didn't roll initiative when we started. Oh, he might have been able to go. Oh well. Oops. I was thinking he was the direwolf, but that's not his initiative.
We can use that one if you want.
Yeah, it seems like it's a good fit since I fucked up. He is blind. Okay. I want to make him have a perception. Alright. And seeing that he saw you beforehand, he is going to go. He will take the attack of opportunity merely because he doesn't know that he's not aware that he got that close to you to get down here. That will hit. For 5. And standing there, wouldn't it be there would be better. I believe this will hit all 3 of you.
No, it won't. It will miss Elandrin.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it would reach that far.
Yeah,
but
it would catch me and Aiden.
Right, the 15 is just out. Yeah, okay. But yes, as he runs up to you, he lets out a growl, and you notice a cloud of icy wind go forth from his mouth.
Lysander just jumps straight up, does a couple of backflips. No, you don't.
48. Aelin, you take 70. No, you don't. You take half. Is it half?
Yeah.
Yes, half.
Half.
So
8.
8? Yeah. Both of you take 8 damage. I think that's all he can. That's the wrong sheet. Open the right sheet. Yes, that is all he can do for now. Alright. Lysander, round to you.
I'm going to swish around the south side of Aiden and hit this guy twice with the quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm. Little hit.
Advantage.
Oh, yeah, advantage.
Oh, advantage. Nope. So
7 will still
7
stand.
damage.
Yep.
But key point.
The
Dex
wolf
save.
should be able to make a con save against the blindness
Oh, thank you.
at the end of its turn, so
Never
Oh,
mind.
Yeah, it's still blind.
You were using a key point for something, Toby?
Yeah, Dex save 2 knocks them prone. DC 14 Dex save.
Makes it with a 19.
Alright, hit them again.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
I'd like a Dex save.
Fails it this time.
After fail, they're prone.
Alright.
Alright, key point. Flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
2 unarmed strikes.
You already have advantage. Well, I was going to say you have advantage because he's down, but you already do, so...
so
Well,
have some more.
Yeah, all the advantage.
Isn't Guiding Bolt still causing the advantage?
No.
No, the fact that he's blind.
Oh.
No, Guiding Bolt only lasts for 1 attack.
Well, yes, but he's
Oh.
still blind.
Right.
He's blind and prone,
Mm-hmm.
which is advantage on both, but
Right.
you don't double stack it.
Both will hit, but I have a feeling that you won't need them. You do not need them. As once again, you punch him once.
One punch.
God damn it!
Oh, I love how that actually turned out twice, to be quite honest. And, yeah, as that wolf crumples underneath you, that is combat over. We have a minute or two just to do some last minute chatting wrap up if you wanted before we finish.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see anyone in any pain here.
No.
Woke up for nothing.
Would you rather these wolves eat you in your sleep?
Honestly,
Yes.
how tired I am, maybe.
I'll be sure to let you be eaten next time.
Uh-huh.
This is a werewolf.
I mean, 100% profit.
This was a werewolf. They go into a bestial rage at
Execute
night of the full
order
moon. They kill
66.
everything they can lay their claws on. But if you'd rather sleep, I'll keep that in mind next time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, they can go do that damn bestial rage somewhere else.
Kind of like the sound of it, to be honest.
Killing everything in sight in the full moonlight?
Well, more the bestial rage.
Try to keep the raging in check until someone comes along who deserves it. The Sunstars will walk back to camp.
I will move you all back over.
I'll then tie my hair and walk back. And as I sort of like rearrange my hair, the shield-shaped birthmark on the forehead appears very present that it hasn't before. And I'm just going to curl up next to the fire.
Alright.
Yeah, and the Sunstars who is technically still on watch, finishes his watch.
I think we can just squeeze Alandra's watching before we wrap up, and then we can wrap up on the morning. If that's okay with
Alandrin and
is it 2 watches?
Hi.
And Aiden.
Oh, it is. Sorry, it is 2 watches. Oh, we will actually leave it there then, because there's a potential for something else to happen. I mean, what?
No, there's definitely no potential for shenanigans in 2 weeks. No, you heard nothing. Forget you heard something. Move along, people. Nothing to see.
Nothing to see here. Just... yeah, nothing to see here. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, so just a reminder for everyone again, no session next week. If you have anything you wish me to use that I haven't yet, that you want to remind me of and say, well, we mentioned this way back and it hasn't come up yet, now's your time to let me know, because I'm planning some stuff from the events that have just recently happened from both groups. So either drop me a message or arrange some time to jump in voice. Vaya says hi, Toby, by the way.
Hi, Vaya.
G'day.
So yeah, this next week would be your chance to do anything like that.
Well, I've got some ideas. I DM'd you about a thing.
Okay.
We'll see.
But other than that, I will be wrapping up stream and disappearing because I didn't sleep too well last night, so I want to try and get some sleep.
Okay, I will also be leaving to get sleep, so I'll see you in 2 weeks. Slayer, Sockets and Hawk, I hope to see you Saturday. Slayer,
Yep.
Sockets and Toby.
Hawk?
actually.
Hawk?
Yeah, I was going to say, Paul is joining the Saturday group.
Well, if things with gnomes don't work out, I'm thinking of inviting a 5th person, potentially.
Oh, okay.
As good as you're doing with 5, I'm considering it. I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. Considering you're doing with 4 players, but I think I may want to have to invite a 5th, but I'm not sure yet. And if things work out with Gnomes, he is welcome to come back, so there is that.
Yeah.
And he should be getting his new job tomorrow, I think.
We shall see.
Indeed. Sleep well.
You too.
Alright, good night, everyone. I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah. Going to then, so.
Alright, bye. Alright, I will wrap it up here. And I will be back hopefully on Thursday. I'll have to see how I get on with my assignment before then. I'm hoping to get through some of it and go from there. It'll be more Visage on Thursday, and hopefully with the camera up, because I do have the camera now. And yeah, so hopefully we will do that. I'll verbally thank you, Via, for that sub again. Much appreciated. I'm glad you could catch some of us. Fixes in Switzerland. Oh, I just saw that. Fixes in Switzerland. Okay. For work. Ah, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. But yeah, I can understand why it's a little difficult for you to follow Via, because we are nearly 6 or 7 months into the campaign now. So it's like, right, well, it's kind of, I can see it's going to be kind of difficult to work out what's going on. But to give you a brief rundown, they are on their way to destroy an orb, and they were stopping for the night for travel, and they stumbled across werewolves. That was one of most of what tonight was. They also came across a riddle man. I appreciate the lurk fire. But yes, on that note, we shall wrap it up there. So we can see your beautiful face. Shh, it's not beautiful. Get out of here. But yeah, so the camera should be back up and running if I can shift things around in my room. Yeah, I really like the group we've got. People are very much aware, and if they're not, they're very accepting of me telling them, be mindful of this. Because it happens. People talk over each other, and it does happen. But they're very open. All of the group are very open to me saying, well, be mindful of you just shouted over someone, or... but 9 times out of 10, the group themselves notice it and stop themselves. It's what I like to keep in place. I don't like having people talk over other people, because it shuts down roleplay, and it's not fun for anybody. Same in the Sunday group. I like to keep a handle on things where I will stop somebody and I'll say, look, I'll come back to you. So and so was talking. And then I'll let them finish, and then I'll come back to the person that interrupted and go, right, now you can say what you wanted to say. What were you saying? And I like to try and keep that. But again, both my Sunday and Monday group are very good at doing that themselves anyway. Sometimes when things get a bit excitable, I have to say, oh, be careful, you spoke over somebody. But 9 times out of 10, both groups are very good at doing it themselves. But yeah, with that, is there somebody we can raid? Who be online? Murder's online. I pressed the wrong thing. Yes, fine. Murder is online. Let's go!